Hi, my darlings. Hi, my loves. It's your girl, Queen Lisa, and I'm in the building. Hope you guys are doing well. To all my new and returning subscribers, welcome, welcome, welcome. Grab a seat, honey. If you do like the content that is being shared with you all today, please make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Excuse me. Also, make sure you hit that notification bell so that you're notified each and every time I do upload. And without further ado, we're going to jump on into this energy. Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. Y'all, I have been MIA because it was what? It was your girl birthday. It's my birthday. It's my birthday. Hey, hey. Yes, honey. So I had to take my weekend and celebrate my birthday. Okay. I was so excited because I got to see all my favorite people, everybody who I wanted to see. I saw on my birthday. So yes, honey, it was a glorious day. Um, I wasn't feeling my best, so I didn't go out, but I had a little cookout. I had a little gathering of my favorite people at my house. So we made it do what it do. And also, my kids was at Myrtle Beach too. They had a basketball tournament. It was a lot of basketball games on my birthday. So, um, we're gonna celebrate this weekend. Now that I will have all my kids, we'll have another function. And me, anybody who know me will tell you, baby, I celebrate the whole month. You know what I'm saying? And my birthday at the beginning of the month on the 7th. So the whole month is mine, child. The whole month is mine. So I get to celebrate my birthday however many times I want to. And that's just what I'm gonna do. So yes, y'all. Let's get on into this energy. I hope you guys are doing well. I'm go ahead and get into my prayer. Ancestors, Holy Spirit, archangels, I ask that you guide and protect me as I travel to the highest white light. As I get clear and concise messages from my lovely collective. Let the messages be good. Let the messages be great. And let them reach who they're meant to reach. Ashe. Ciao. I was guided to be nosy today, so motherfucker gonna be slipping and sliding. They must be doing some shit they don't want nobody to know. Motherfucker trying to goddamn be under the radar, trying to be slick. So let's see what they slicking and sliding about. They trying to plot and plan behind the scenes, child. Let the motherfucker who tried to run off on your ass want to come back and have a conversation. Session. Want to talk about why they ran off, why they treated you the way they did, and you know how they do when they come back around. That take me as I am. Excuse my bullshit type shit. And baby, you is not thinking about that. You talking to other people. You talking to the ones that it matters the most to. You feel what I'm saying? Ooh, excuse me. You're not trying to talk to a person who wants to continue to waste your time with nonsense. They just want to keep coming around and see how many times they can bamboozle you into going for the bullshit that they selling. We don't participate in bullshit over here. We don't indulge in that shit now. Yeah. And they ain't trying to hear what you trying to say because you ain't saying nothing that's gonna put them back in the position. You feel what I'm saying? They don't want to hear what you got to say because you telling them some real shit. You telling them what they need to hear. That you not finna chase them. You finna chase your dreams. You finna chase what God has. And really, you're not a chaser. You don't chase shit. You feel me? Anything that is meant for you is for you and it's going to find its way to you. You feel what I'm saying? You attract what is for you. You don't spend time out here chasing shit. That's how you push things away. But this person wants you to chase love. Wants you to feel like the only way you can get love is if you chase that shit down. You feel what I'm saying? Regardless of the type of love that you put out into the atmosphere, all you're ever gonna get back is what you chase. That's the mind frame that this person want to put you in. And all of it and to be honest with you, all of the relationships that you've been in have tried to coerce you to move to that side of the fence to where you would chase love instead of attract it. And you never fell up into that. It was like every time that they would put that into motion, when you would have these encounters with these people, you always went the opposite direction. No one really understood why you decided to, hey, if it's for me, it's gonna be for me. They took it as disrespect, or you were not into the relationship to the standards in which they were. They feel like, oh, you don't love me if you're not chasing me. That's not love. That's idiocracy. That's stupidity. That's cowardness. That's dumbness to awaken people love in certain ways just to make them chase you. You're provoking a person. You're provoking a person into love. That's not love. That's trauma. That's toxicity. And that's what these people were trying to get you to become accustomed to toxicity, to having to chase what's for you instead of attracting what's for you. And you never fell up into that confusion. That's why they keep trying to try you, because you play the fool when it comes to this shit. But motherfuckers really think you slow when it comes to this, because it's like you don't give off the reaction to let a motherfucker know you know what's going on. You just simply, what I'm hearing to who I'm talking to today, you just move around. You just disappear. You poof on that shit. Like, I done already told you, I don't play with people like that. I'm not gonna let nobody play with me like that. So when you come to me with that, then don't expect nothing beyond that. You know what I'm saying? And that's what people have to understand. The same way they expect people to go with their flow, they have to go with the flow in which is being handed back to them. You feel what I'm saying? Everybody ain't gonna allow you to play in their face like that. Everybody's not gonna go for that just because that's what you're offering. We're gonna go to someone else who's gonna offer what we're looking for, what we're attracting into our lives. We're not going to continue to let these nothing ass people reign supreme. Just stop entertaining them. Leave them right where the fuck they had you fucked up at. That's what people need to understand. When you start leaving people where they have you fucked up at, it won't become a cycle. It won't be consistent in your life because you are consistently rejecting that. Every time it comes your way, every time you see a person trying to play that same played out game, you get up from the table and leave. And that's the appropriate reaction. See, you don't put yourself in situations where people can put your character in jeopardy by provoking a particular reaction out of you. You're letting people know I'm not a video game. You don't get to choose how I react to your bullshit. You don't get to choose. You don't get to manipulate my emotions and my feelings to get me to react to you in certain type of ways just because that's how you want to play with people. You feel what I'm saying? Go to those people who like to be played with, and don't get upset with the ones who don't. Those are people who they bring the problem to. They bring the problem to the people who rejecting what they selling. But everybody who's going for it, them the ones who they fuck with. Yeah, that's my person, because they stupid enough to allow this person to manipulate them and to be conniving towards them. We not playing that game. You ain't got a lot to kick it to me, and you don't have to. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna bully me into no friendship, or you're not gonna bully me into dealing with you. If I don't like who you are as a person, I'm not gonna fuck with you. I don't give a fuck if you don't like the fact that I don't like what the fuck you offering. Take it to somebody else who does. Like the famous saying, if you don't like it, somebody else out here do. There's somebody out here who like that shit. Find them. Quit trying to force people into doing things that are outside of their character or is beyond them. That's not who they are. You feel what I'm saying? That's what people problem is. You want to make a person be who you want them to be, so it'll be easier for you to deal with them. So it'll be easier for them to fuck you over. So it'll be easier for them to get what they came for. Because again, a lot of people, there is a lot of praying, PREY, going on out here, and not a lot of PRAY I'm sorry, PAPRAYING going on out this hole. You feel me? So don't get shit misconstrued because people got you misconstrued with the way that they are handling you or trying to handle you. You feel what I'm saying? Don't allow it. I'm not to be handled. I'm not to be fondled. I'm not to be played with. I'm not a video game. I don't fall into the category of things that are meant to be treated as such. I fall in a whole nother category over here, which most are not aware of this category, don't know how to can't handle themselves in this category, don't know how to carry themselves. You feel what I'm saying? That's why they disrespect you so hard, because they don't understand you. They feel like you reaching for the stars because they don't understand the level of respect that comes with a person like you. They don't understand the level of respect that has to be given in order to be in the graces of a person like you. They feel like you putting yourself too high. You reaching too far. You asking for too much. Just because you aren't equipped to give out what is required to be able to, and ain't even I don't want to say entertainment, but to be able to um congregate with a certain group of people, just say that. You feel what I'm saying? But don't try to punish people because you can't meet the requirements for this gathering. You feel what I'm saying? Because you can't meet the requirements to hang with these type of people or to sit at this particular table. That does not give you the right to take that out on someone else because you're lacking. You feel what I'm saying? People need to understand their lack thereof and fix that shit instead of trying to cause hell and wreak havoc with trying to cook a person to overlook it. You can't make a person overlook bullshit. You feel what I'm saying? Because when you're dealing with a person who doesn't live their life that particular way or who doesn't indulge in those type of things, it's easy for this shit to be spotted out. Just like for you, for example, whatever you do on a daily basis is what you do, is the norm unto you. When you encounter someone who does anything outside of your norm, it's hard to miss. You feel what I'm saying? So if you're paying attention to the things that are outside of your norm that someone else is doing, and you pay attention to how it is affecting your norm, you can make your decision very easily and quickly on whether or not you want to continue to congregate or indulge this individual or indulge this situation, whatever. You feel what I'm saying? There's a lot of key things that people overlook that help them make logical decisions instead of emotional decisions for falling in love with potential that you are seeing in a person. You feel what I'm saying? Just because you see people from a particular perspective, that don't mean they see themselves that way or other people are going to see them that way as well. You feel what I'm saying? So you have to learn how to look at things from your perspective, but look at things as a whole, as a whole in general. You feel what I'm saying? You have to be able to use your discernment in a way to where it benefits you and not have you second guessing or misunderstanding what the lesson is at hand. You see what I'm saying? Some things you can't avoid. You know what I'm saying? Certain interactions with certain people you can't avoid because they've been put in your life to learn you something. You feel what I'm saying? So you have to put yourself in a position to where you're able to learn what it is that you need to learn from a particular person and be able to quickly recover and apply what you just learned so that you could quickly move through cycles in your life. See, we repeat a lot of cycles and we stay stuck in a lot of cycles because we're missing the lesson and we're trying to get caught up in everything else that comes along with the lesson that should be spat the fuck out, which is the bones. We're not taking the meat. We leaving too much meat on the bones and not spitting out enough bones. You feel what I'm saying? People are sucking on the bones because they want to pacify themselves to stay in whatever it is that they're in because they're in connection with this and that one and this and that one. And mind you, these may have been people that you wanted to be in association with because of motion and clout. Come on now, don't lie to yourself. Now we're gonna keep it real today. Because of certain motions and clout that come with being associated with certain people, we tend to hold on to them and we tend to take a little bit more off of them because of the association that comes along with being that person. We're more likely to breeze over some shit and say, oh, well, that's just that person. We're going to overlook that and we just going to keep fucking with them because we trying to get what we trying to get out of messing with this person instead of getting what God wants us to get out of the situation. You see what I'm saying? Because God's perspective and our perspective, 9 times out of 10, it should be hand in hand. But when you aren't, in a proper alignment with the Most High, you tend to see your perspective more than the Most High's perspective, and you'll get a misunderstanding of what is going on in its entirety, and also, excuse me, most of all, you're gonna miss the lesson because of your perspective. So we need to adjust our perspective in which we see people, in which we treat people, how we handle people, the access we allow certain people to have in our lives. You feel what I'm saying? And then we can stop allowing people to have us fucked up. Because we'll tell them from the beginning, don't do that. I don't play like that. Or don't do that. You can't handle me like that. I don't play like that with people. You feel what I'm saying? So you gotta let a person know. If you want to be associated with me, you're gonna have to handle me like this and vice versa. You feel what I'm saying? Instead of trying to add extra colors to the crayon box. You know what I'm saying? Trying to make shit work, basically. You trying to make it work based off what you know and what you came for and what you trying to get, and everybody trying to get what they came for, and nobody's learning. That's why cycles last as long as they last, because nobody's learning. Everybody trying to, you know what I'm saying, gain off some shit. And people don't like temporary gain. They want to, you know what I'm saying, when they get a little gain off something, they get hungry. Or they get greedy. You feel what I'm saying? They don't know how to take their portion and move along. They want to take it all. And, you know, that causes unnecessary upheaval and misunderstanding and malfunctioning because you took over your portion. You feel what I'm saying? If you would have just took what God allowed you, it would have and used it the way it was meant to be used, you would have got your greater. You feel what I'm saying? But you took too long in that ladder that you wasn't able to get to your greater and you missed your point. So now you got to go through that shit all over again and all over again. You see what I'm saying? So now that you're learning how to make healthier choices with the situations that are presenting themselves to you, you cycling out of this shit quicker. You seeing things pick up. You seeing yourself cycle out of trauma, drama, chaos, confusion. You seeing that shit dissipate quickly because you're not giving it time to take root in your life. Exactly. When you learn certain things, God will send certain things every now and then to test you to see if you're still on your 10 about your shit. You feel what I'm saying? Because sometimes when you obtain knowledge, you obtain it for that moment, but then you never reach back. You never go back for review. You feel what I'm saying? You one and done. You learn it just enough to pass the test, and then you keep going. Then when the test comes back again, just to see if you remember what you was taught in previous lessons, is gone. And then there you go. You have to hit the repeat button on that shit again. So let's stop doing that. Let's obtain the information and keep the information. So therefore, when it presents itself again, no matter how it represents itself to you, you'll be able to pass the test each and every time. That's what God's trying to get you to, that one and done status in your life. You go through some shit one time, no matter how many times it represents itself in your life, you're gonna be able to handle that every single time. You're gonna be able to handle that. You have mastered that skill to be able to handle that if it ever come back, however it chooses to come back, if it does. You see what I'm saying? So that's the tower moment. Learning how to handle shit and keep on handling shit so the shit won't keep repeating. That's the tower moment. That's the lesson to be learned. Every tower moment ain't a bad tower moment, but tower moments are lessons learned. And that's how I become a good or a bad or indifferent. But for the most part who I'm talking to today, you guys are learning that. And you're adding that as another rule book, another rule in your rule book. You paying attention to what the hell going on. You feel what I'm saying? And you're ascending. Yeah, you're ascending. And you're talking to the people who are most important to you in your life right now. You feel what I'm saying? Shit is up for you. It's up and stuck. It's going up. And the only ones that are around you is understanding. The only people that are around you right now are the people who understand what you're going through, who respect your come up, who is respecting you, who is saying, God, I'm for you. I'm for this person. I'm cheering for this person. God, whatever you need me to do, put me in position so I can assist this person in their life, so I can help this person get to where they're trying to go. That's the type of people that God is putting in your life right now. Those are the type of people that God is putting in position in your life right now. People that's gonna help you on that level. People who gonna help you move on and learn and dust you off and keep you going. You feel what I'm saying? Some people that's gonna call you out like, hey, you missed the spot right there. Go on back and touch that up real quick and then you good to go. You feel what I'm saying? Not the ones that's gonna leave your slip showing, your bra strap showing, or you know what I'm saying, see something wrong with your outfit or what have you, but don't want to tell you and just let you going outside looking, you know what I'm saying, not fully put together. Ain't none of that. Ain't no more that slipping allowed. You feel what I'm saying? You got people that help you up and touch you up on your way out. So when you present, you representing in the most proper way. You feel what I'm saying? Ain't no more of this motherfuckers trying to goddamn plot, plan a scheme and set you up to have you, you know what I'm saying? Some shit going on that you didn't even know that was going on, but it's over. It's too late now. You can't do nothing about it because it's up. Nah, these people gonna help you. They got your back for real. Because you going places. You getting money. And you going places. Your money gonna take you places that you ain't never been or seen before. Put you in rooms and positions that you ain't never been in or seen before. You just got to keep your focus. You feel what I'm saying? As long as you dotting out your I's and crossing your T's, you're not making it hard for the people in the background that's, you know what I'm saying, attending to the background shit. You feel what I'm saying? You're making their job a lot easier because you're doing what you're supposed to do in the forefront. So in the latter, you feel what I'm saying, it's not nothing but a little click here, click there, dot here, cross there, this, that, you know what I'm saying? Little bitty shit. You feel what I'm saying? The little shit counts now. But you making a job easier to assist you because you're assisting yourself. Yeah, see, all these addictions and shit, these motherfuckers just want to have you. That one call away by who is that? By Chingy. That's what I just heard that song. One call away by Chingy. Y'all need to listen to that. Cause that's the type of time that these people that's on that's trying to get you back addicted to this toxic love shit. That's the type of time they on. They just want you to be one call away so they can lay that shit on you and pick up where the fuck they left off at. No ma'am. No ma'am. You motherfuckers want you to marry your heartbreak. They want you to yeah, they want you to fall victim to their bullshit. Yeah, and this shit is over with. It's over with. It's through with. You living your life for you. You living. You ain't surviving no more. So these people that's trying to come up to you, come up against you in this survival mode energy, them motherfuckers is being fucking eradicated up out of here with that bullshit. Move around with that shit. Nobody's here for that shit at all. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Cause all they wanted to do was treat you like a motherfucking string along. They one call away. They just want to call and pull up on you to get a dose of your motherfucking love. Cause your love is like a fucking drug. They treating you like a drug. Just want a little hit. Come get a little hit. And then they off to the races and shit. Fuck all that, bitch. You're evolving. You're growing. And going up to the next stage. And these people are being left with the memory of you. You feel me? You finna go make new memories with somebody. You finna be missed or missing somebody. You feel what I'm saying? No more of just being treated like a $2 hoe. Period. Motherfucker treated you like a $2 hoe because they didn't want the responsibility of you. They didn't want to be responsible for you. They wanted you to carry the responsibility of the relationship, being responsible for you and them. They ain't want to have to do nothing but just link up with you and you continue to do all the work because you make it look so easy. You like, I'm not playing that shit with you. I don't give a fuck what I make it look like, bitch. If you ain't coming up in here to do your part, you cannot partake over here in these festivities. No. See, look, you ain't taking no more gambles on your love life. You're not gambling with your love life. You're not taking another gamble on yourself, period. You know who you are. And this right here, you tired of them making you feel like this, like you're not enough, like you can't compete with them because you can't compare. It's just, and it's like the things that they have you in competition with, the people they have you in competition with, the beef, the reasoning as to why these people don't even like you is beyond you. It's like, that shit don't even matter to you. That's why it don't affect you. Because the things that they want to beef with you about, the reasons why they want to dislike you, the reasons why they treat you the way they treat you is irrelevant when it comes to you because you don't treat people like that. You don't even treat yourself like that. So why would you entertain somebody who's trying to treat you like that? Like, you trying it, and I'm going to let you try that shit over there by yourself and see how far you get, because if you truly don't entertain something and it's not who you are, it's not what you about, why react to it? Because when you react to it, it makes you look like a hypocrite. Because they're saying in their mind, oh, well, you said this type of stuff don't bother you, so why are you reacting? You feel what I'm saying? So when you treat them like they irrelevant, like they don't matter, they would disappear. Because they don't want that. That's not why they're trying to mock you. That's not why they try to bully you. That's not what they're trying to get out of it. They're trying to get some clout. They can't even get no attention. You feel me? They can't even get your attention. So why would they continue to harass you or continue to do whatever they've been trying to do unto you if there's no reaction coming behind it? You see what I'm saying? Like, these people ain't playing with you. They're not playing with themselves. You're making a fool out of them by simply not doing anything. And that's the thing that's leaving a bitter taste in their mouth that they really can't do anything about, and they can't react because, again, it's like, what are you reacting to? They're reacting to themselves. They're reacting to the bullshit that they're doing, and they're reacting because they're not getting the reaction that they are expecting. So all in all, with them letting themselves down, it's like it's falling back in the hands that created this energy in the first place. Them. They don't like that. They wanted that shit to fall on you, whether it was right, left, right, wrong, or indifferent. They didn't want this to come back on you, whether they were the ones who picked the fight with you or not. They wanted to be like, well, they provoked me. Does that count? No, it don't count for anything, because if you at this big grown crusted age in your life and you can't control your feelings and emotions, and you're still acting impulsively towards people because they making you feel some type of way, you have help. You need to seek therapy, because your issues are now beyond your control. That's what people don't want to realize. They feel like they're gaining control by doing the things that they're doing, which is not happening. They're actually making things worse for themselves by continuously enacting this shit towards people and not getting the react and blaming other people for not getting the reaction that they was looking for. And so you see the downward spiral that they're causing themselves, because people are not reacting to them the way they're used to being reacted to, because people just not entertaining things that don't matter anymore. That's all it is. And in this time of separation, they missing you and you growing the fuck up. So the separation hit different for each side at this point. They wondering why you not sad, because it's like, why would I be sad about somebody? Because the same way they didn't care about you, the same way you didn't care about them. They never thought about that. They thought just because they were who they said they was, any and everything they did and said should matter just as much as, you know what I'm saying? They should matter to you just as much as you matter to them. They should matter to you. You should care if a person don't like you. You should care if a person's talk about you. You should care. You should care. You should care. And you don't. And they're mad about this shit, because looking at you is like looking at the man in the mirror, and they can't take it. They just punching mirrors and breaking glass, and doing all the stupid ass shit that they doing, because they're mad, because they can't handle you. They can't take you. You're doing things outside of the regular scheduled programming. You're not functioning the way that they feel as though you should be functioning, because everybody else gave them what they was looking for: a reaction, a crash out, lock up. That's why you see all this stupid ass Jerry Springer ass shit going on, because people giving in, meeting these toxic ass comments where they at. You feel what I'm saying? You see these people running in each other, playing bumper cars with the cars, and doing all these drive-bys and all the ghetto stupid shit people do when they crash out. You know what I'm saying? You seeing less and less of that. Because, once upon a time, she was so common and so sporadic, so impulsive, that you couldn't drive down the street without looking over in the car beside you, seeing somebody getting cussed out, fussed out, beat upside the head, or some crazy ass shit like that. Or bless me. Hold on, y'all. Let me put some hand sanitizer on my hand. Or walking up down the street, or being in the store, some shit like that, and seeing people, you know what I'm saying, breaking out in the store and shit, getting put out the store and shit, and banned from the store because they ain't got themselves together. You see what I'm saying? No more of that. You just, because people are not playing. I'm not playing with you. I'm not finna sit up in here and talk to you. You just leave these people stuck where they at. Like, okay, this is what you want to do. Going on, and I'm gonna get my shit and check the fuck out and continue on about my day. I'm just gonna mosey right on the fuck along, because bitch, you're not about to ruin my motherfucking day. You're not about to piss me the fuck off because you don't have control over yourself. You're just not gonna do it. I'm not gonna allow it. It doesn't make no sense to me. So you're not about to ruin my motherfucking day. I'll set out with a certain you know how you start your day, and you got your day set, the mood that you woke up in, this, that, and the third. I'm not gonna let nobody else but me change my mood for the day. Basically, if you want to go around fucking up other people there, baby, you're gonna have to find somebody else, because I'm not even finna entertain that shit. Now you fuck around and put your motherfucking hands on me, yeah, I'm gonna whip your motherfucking ass. We're gonna get into some gangster shit. But if you ain't brazen enough to put your motherfucking hands on me, you might as well cancel that shit. Because I ain't gonna say I'm the biggest, I'm the baddest, I'm the largest, I'm this, I'm that. But I'm gonna tell you right now, baby, what I know. I ain't never met a motherfucker that just walked up on me and hit me with that. Motherfucker, I want to talk some shit out. They want to debate and balk some shit out. before they ever hit me with the old bitches on site. I'm be honest, I ain't never been hit with that shit. I have never been hit with, oh, it's on site when I see you. No, we gonna talk. We gonna talk. That's all I hear. We gonna talk. We gonna talk when I see you. We gonna talk. Shit. See, these flying monkeys, they ain't got no sense now. They ain't got no sense. They gonna do anything for a motherfucking dollar. But it don't take but one of these motherfuckers right here to get stalled out by the right person for them this related measures. Hey, y'all might want to fall back off this one right here. Yeah. You might want to take your vitamins today, Flintstone vitamins today, if you decide that you want to climb up this tree right here. Because it ain't, I cannot. That's what they're going to be. That's how they're going to be looking. Because they're going to get done the fuck up. You're going to get your issue today if you decide that you just got to that point where you can't keep your hands to yourself. Now, sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me. But when you want to move to the sticks and stones and shit, that's how you finna be looking. That's finna be your next predicament. That's finna be your next situation. Point blank and period. Now, whenever they decide they want to get into some gangster shit, I got bond money. I'm here for it. Because I ain't gonna never let a motherfucker put their damn hands on me. I'm gonna whoop your ass and get away with that shit. I'm gonna beat the dog shit out your ass. Have your ass up in court. And I'm gonna get off. Period. That's why I be telling the people, don't put your hands on people because you don't know the protection that comes behind the person and who you trying to put your hands on or who you trying to do something to or who you trying to start with or whatever. Just be cautious. Be cautious because people don't got no tolerance for that shit no more. And that ass whooping shit finna be brought right on back. That whooping ass is finna be brought back into motion, bro. I'm trying to tell you now. Because God don't play by his children. God don't play. God do not play. And I'm here for the ones that say, oh, we got that still. I'm putting it to you like this. If you ain't drawing down on the motherfucker when you running up, bitch, your hands better be like lightning. That's all I gotta say. You better have them Mike Tyson hands. You better have hands like Roy Jones Jr. You better have them motherfucking hands on your ass. You better be ready to goddamn put hands and feet on somebody if you ain't running up on them already drawing the fuck down. That's all I got to say. Because the way the world been set up these days, motherfucker been to knock the shit out your ass before you be done reach for that shit. And let's keep it all the way a buck. It's already that's a charge right there for pulling that shit out and you don't use that motherfucker. So you coming up flapping that motherfucker mouth thinking the person gonna give you the chance and the opportunity to run your motherfucking mouth to put yourself in a position to draw down on a motherfucker. I'm gonna tell you like this. You better have that motherfucker already ready to go. Cause you gonna pull up on the right motherfucker, a motherfucker gonna re-rock your shit, bitch. I'm telling you, you in that gun gonna be laying on the motherfucking ground. Y'all better be careful now. Y'all don't know the styles of ass whooping motherfuckers from acquired. You feel me? That's all I got to say. Keep your hands and your mouth to yourself before your ass be another motherfucking lump in that damn graveyard. But it's like your faith is bringing forth your manifestations, especially when it comes to this divine union. All this flam shit that's been going on around it that's been trying to postpone this union from happening. That's the shit that's being eradicated. That's the shit that's being handled. That's that shit we were just talking about. A motherfucker want to keep up with this motherfucking dumb shit. This is how all these motherfucking ops finna be fucking looking, bro. For real. Because it's enough. These motherfuckers don't know when to give. Don't know when enough is enough. Just want to keep that shit right on up. That's why God finna open up the floodgates of ass whooping and let that shit commence. For real. It's finna go back to the fisticuff days where motherfuckers is like, put them guns down. Put that gun, put that knife down, and let your hands and your feet match your mouth. If your hands and your feet don't match your mouth, then you might want to put that top lip and that bottom lip together like this. Put them together, bitch, and press them together real hard, and you'll learn how to shut the fuck up real quick. But see, they want to fight. They want to go out with a bang because the spell work that they had on your harvest is being revealed, is being pulled back. They finna be seen in their true authentic light, and so are you. And that's what they was trying to prevent. They didn't want you to be seen as the big dog, the top dog, the best to ever motherfucking do it. They didn't want you to be seen like that. They didn't want you to be seen like that. They wanted you to be in a position where everybody was bossing over you. Everybody bossing up over you. Boss dogging over you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And you always came second to their ass. Like, you know what I'm saying? They wanted to be the ones that always had their foot on your neck. And it's like, what is we talking about? What is we talking about? But you got a boss daddy that's finna come in here and protect you from all these karmic ass feminists. You wonder why you couldn't never have no real friends and shit like that, because for who I'm talking to, y'all are a popular loner, but motherfuckers know that you is alone. And it's a blessing and a curse to it. It's a blessing because the motherfucker ain't gonna step. It's a curse because a motherfucker would try to set you up. Thank you for my gift, baby. Thank you. People would try to set you up to get jumped spiritually or to get jumped into some bullshit. Because they figure in their mind it took a lot of them to recover it, or they would need help to recover if somebody did this to them. But see, you different. You are a god or a goddess. So the crowd that they would need, to help them overcome that, all you got to do is just say a prayer. See, gods and goddesses know all they got to do is simply go into prayer. That praying away shit is for real. All you got to do is open up your mouth and command it forward, and so it will be. See, people lost the true meaning of what it means to be when they say it's power in the tongue. See, they've been so used to weaponizing the power that they forgot the true power of the tongue, what the power in the tongue was created for, why so much power was put in the tongue to begin with. So when you know how to properly use the power that's been put on your tongue, you ain't got to use your hands. You ain't got to do nothing. You just got to think it and say it, and so it will be. And that's your secret weapon that people don't really understand. That's why they call you a witch. That's why they call you a warlock. Because instead of reverencing you in the proper position and putting respect on your anointings that God has bestowed upon you, they want to weaponize it. They want to demean it. They want to smear it. They want to say it ain't so and all this other shit. But it is so. And so it will be when that karma come back on their ass. But see, all these people karma is going to be your husband or your wife, whoever I'm speaking to. When you come into this divine union, that's your protection. When they see it's two of y'all holding that strong ass anointings together, and y'all have become a big powerhouse together, a spiritual powerhouse. When two powerfully anointed people become as one, that's the definition of a powerhouse. The anointings behind the divine couple, the anointings behind the divinity within this union. That's where the power comes from. And that's exactly what you're going to have that these people trying to buy, trying to fake the funk to have. That's what you're going to have naturally. It's going to be God ordained. That a motherfucker just ain't. I don't know if you ever experienced this in your life, but when you truly met a true divine person, the power that exudes off of them, it hit different. It demands the respect that you wouldn't normally give to the average Joe Blow. It just compels it to come out of you like fucking Wonder Woman rope of truth. Their energy compels a certain kind of respect, a certain kind of composure, a certain kind of couth when you're in their presence. Even if you used to acting like this outside, in their presence, you will not. The presence is so captivating, it won't allow you to. You'll feel like you're being controlled by the Lord in their presence, in which you are. That's exactly what it is. God is straightening your ass, gathering your ass in the presence of him. That's what's going to gather these motherfuckers up, and what's going to stop them from doing what they're doing. What's going to cut them off at the kneecap. Some of them at the motherfucking neck. All this loud and wrong shit, and because I said, and because I feel, fuck your feelings, fuck what you said, because your word means nothing. Half these people that sitting up in here saying what they said, they ain't even got the balls to even be saying that shit. That's why they be behind the screen, Twitter thugging, internet thugging, keyboard thugging and shit. Ain't nobody got no what you call it, the gall to confront a person in person because they weak. That's why they're being locked up and put in a cage. Like the deranged, mangy ass mutts they've been acting like. Somebody told these group of people they was some hellhounds and they ain't nothing but some deranged, mangy ass street mutts being kicked around by everybody else who's bigger than them. You gotta understand, these people is trying to bully you because they being bullied. There's a whole bullying fucking ring. Everybody been bullied into doing some shit they don't want to motherfucking do. And they just want to take it out on somebody else, and they chose you, and it was the wrong motherfucker to choose. Bitch, you should have, they should have let you pass on by and chose the next person behind you. But they fucked up when they locked eyes on you and said, oh, this is the one. This the one we're going to do it to. Because at the end of the day, you still prevail. You still, if I was a rich girl, if I had all the money in the world, yeah, whatever that song go. Y'all know I'm singing all off key and all out of order. I don't give a damn, but that's the damn song. Yeah, that's the song. You still prevail. And that lets you know how weak and how dumb they are. It made it seem like it took a lot to overcome these motherfuckers, but it really didn't take a lot, because if you look back at the people who you moved around from, it only felt as though it was a lot of pressure because it was a lot of them. But if that one person would have came to you just singing solitarily on their motherfucker own, it would have never even got to this point. They would have just been embarrassed. But see, they don't know how to take their L. They don't know how to take the embarrassment and the shame and the guilt that comes behind doing the things that they do or treating people the way they treat them. That's why they get so mad and so they get going to victim mode, because it's the guilt and the shame and the pain, the embarrassment that's coming behind their actions. It ain't that you necessarily doing something. You embarrassing their ass by not reacting, by not doing anything unto them. So think about that. I'm like, why they keep doing this to me? I'm not doing anything. You're embarrassing them. You're embarrassing them. Yeah, because you actually get into the money. You actually got money. You actually got motion. God is actually favoring you. And God, and people can see how much God really loves you. Yeah. So your money and your masculine is coming in at the same time. M&M's. Go, Migos. Not the Migos. Look, child. M&M's. Yes, honey. You got the M&M's coming through, honey, child, and they trying to take it from you, bitch. Get back before you draw back a motherfucking nub. Remember how old people say, you stick your hand over here if you want to, you're going to draw back a nub, ho. Yep, that's what they finna be doing. Drawing back nubs and shit. Because they want to reach out and touch some shit that don't belong to them. See, look. These lustful relationships are ending with the entrance of your M&Ms. See, what goes up must come down. Good in, garbage out. You feel what I'm saying? Good in, garbage out. Good in, garbage out. That's what we doing. A trade for a trade. Because see, all this was for the money. See, you was in relationships with motherfuckers who was there for the money. Who was there for the motion. You feel what I'm saying? That's all. You was doing it for you was doing this with people who was here for the money. You don't need you always had motion and money. You always had covering. You feel what I'm saying? You were always blessed and highly favored, no matter what turmoil, drama, or trauma you were experiencing in your life. God always seen you. He's seen you through the situation. He's seen you to it. He's seen you through it. He told you how to react, and he told you when not to react. It's been a lot of situations I'm hearing that you guys have been in that you felt like you didn't get your just due, or you felt like it didn't happen fairly because you didn't get to retaliate. Everybody else got to let loose on you. Everybody else got to do everything they wanted to do to you, and you ain't even get to get your lid back. And it's because it wasn't meant for you to be seen in that manner. From that perspective, you were a victim, so God put you in a victim position. That's why he let them get off on you the way they got off on you. That's why he let them get away. So you thought with all the things that they were doing, because they needed to be seen in the light in which they were projecting on you. And how could they be seen in that light if you was joining in with the damn crazy ass activities with them? You feel what I'm saying? That's why they say play you fool the fool. You play the fool, not to be seen as the fool. So with in respect to that, you can't always react when you want to. No, I forgot I just put that damn hand sanitizer on my damn hand. I forgot, and I just rubbed my damn eye, child. But yeah, so now that you got these motherfucking fake ass people out of the way, you are ascending. You are ascending. And see, look, your gift is ascending with you. See, everybody want to condemn your gifts and want to say what you're doing is witchcraft, want to say what you're doing is black magic, but why aren't you suffering the way that they are? Why is your life not going down just like them if what you were doing, if your gifts were so demonic and so bad? Why was they stealing your energy then? Let's talk about it. They say it's bad for you, but good for them. Okay, then. They don't want you to disconnect. They don't want you to leave. They don't want you to go nowhere because they need your energy. They don't need you. They don't need you. They just need your energy. Something don't sound right. It don't add up. The math ain't mathing. Why would you need energy from a person who's so disposable? Because you're not disposable. They want you to feel like that about yourself, so you wouldn't try to do anything else, so you wouldn't realize what the type of power you had within you, so you wouldn't try to figure out how to use it for you, and you just sit there like a damn lapdog and let them misuse and abuse your ass. That's why. Okay, y'all. I'm sorry about that. Waiting for my camera to come back in so I can see y'all. Let's see. I don't know which side. Let me get my other phone. The damn screen done went out. Somebody called in. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. I'm sorry, y'all. Ooh. Hold on. Let me see what y'all seeing, because I was flipping the camera around, child. I don't know. Oh, y'all seeing the back side. Okay. All right. I can't see y'all. Shit. I'll put you right there. Okay. I can't see y'all on this screen, but I can see y'all on this screen over here. But anyway, yeah, like I was saying, your gift is evolving along with your life, along with your money, your union, all of that good stuff. You see what I'm saying? So Don't allow these people to make you believe that you something that you are less than. You are above and beyond and far. Honey, you are on such a miraculous level that you were supplying the whole fucking community and didn't even know it. Everybody you knew, known and unknown, is I don't know. Known and unknown was living off of you and you didn't know it. You feel what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, it's because of this childhood trauma. They wanted to send these little ass baby men to come in and attack you. You feel what I'm saying? To come in and try to make you feel some type of way because they was misused and abused and weaponized. And so they wanted to connect with you on that level because your family, your mother, your dad, or whoever it was, particular family members, or hell, the whole damn family ganged up on you, beat your ass, tried to treat you like you was less than, and all this and that. And so they tried to send those same type of people to attack you in your love life, to keep you down, because they knew you were a sweetheart, you were a hopeless romantic, they knew you loved the love, so they wanted to destroy that love within you so that you would keep yourself unaligned and blocked from the very things that you needed to keep yourself aligned so that you can attract your manifestations in. So that's all it was. It wanted to keep you misaligned from yourself, keep you from being in alignment with yourself so that you wouldn't be able to use what they're stealing from you for you. But you learn how to, you figured yourself out, you transmuted that negative energy and used it for your greater good. That's how this miraculous cutoff was able to happen. That's how you, aka the power plant for the whole city, was blown the fuck up, and why everybody from the past is being left in the past now, and the future is able to move forward now. All the motherfucking historical ass roadblock ass motherfuckers that want to sit in the middle of your damn way like Plymouth fucking Rock is being demolished, blown up, moved around, would be a non-relevant factor in your life, their life, and anybody else's. They will not be able to have the same effect on the community anymore because the very source that was fueling them to have the effect that it was having on the community, good, bad, indifferent, is gone. And it's you. The source has been removed so they don't have no more motion. Period. Yeah, the high priestess. You are rising to the occasion. Yeah. And see, look here. I can get off now. Look here. You see that? You see that? What I just tell you. These fucking grown ass baby men was sent up to try to lock your ass up in the name of love. They wanted to bind your ass up in the name of love. They wanted you to hate love, honey. Have you. Yeah, buddy. They wanted to deprive you, honey. Yep. They wanted to stop you from moving the fuck on. They wanted to have you emotionally unstable. They wanted to have you in every unstable, every unstable situation to keep your ass unstable, to keep your ass from rising in consciousness, to keep your ass from rising to the occasion, to keep your ass from moving the fuck on and moving up and out. You feel me? They want you to keep your feet planted in that damn neighborhood so they can keep right on doing what they're doing to you. But there's a trusted official. Somebody passed away, and with this trusted official, this whole thing is coming full circle because of a will somebody left. Somebody left the truth for you in a will. An unexpected will that these people, it was hidden from them. It goes back to what I was saying a couple readings ago. That it was certain people that was pushed away from you because they knew that if they would allow these people to have a relationship with you, they would have woke you up sooner and you would have been able to accomplish things and rise to the occasion sooner. So these are the people that were in the background that couldn't really do nothing about it in the physical, but in death, they fighting for you. They was removed from the physical position of fight for you in the physical, and they left it in their will. Their last dying wishes was for the truth to be exposed unto you. And I'm hearing the way in which you're going to receive the truth that was left to you in these people's will is not going to make you hurt these people. It's going to help you further understand why they moved around from you, why they left you alone, why they didn't want to talk to you around certain people. They didn't want people seeing them associate with you because they didn't want no harm to come their way trying to tell you the truth. The truth was more harmful, more detrimental being released from them. So they had to find a non-detrimental way to release the truth unto you. And this is exactly what's happening right now. Yeah. Because all these people who rose up in the name of you, who rose up off the back of you, who rose up off the energy of you because the energy was stolen from you, all the people who rose up from that shit, their ass is going to court. They're going to court, baby. They going to court and they being replaced. Out with the old, in with the new. And these people that's being replaced with these new people, your soul tribe, they're confused. They're like, why? Why am I being removed? And now they're trying to get literal with the shit. Well, we related by blood. Bitch, that shit don't mean a motherfucking stank ass thing, bitch. Yep. They getting detrimental ass messages for them to cease and desist, to move along, leave you alone, get the fuck on, all that. Some of them taking heed to the warnings, others are not. Some of them are like, last time I checked, this wasn't in plan. Something's going wrong. There's a rogue. Everybody trying to figure out who's snitching. Ain't nobody snitching. They just finally getting cut the fuck off. Things are finally catching back up to them. They're finally being put in their place. They've had all this time of so-called checking people, putting people in their place. Now they're being checkmated and they're being permanently wiped off the board. And when the board is reset, new pieces are even going to be put on the board. The game not even going to be played with the same pieces no more because they're tied to certain players. And because those players are being removed from the game, they are ceasing to exist. The pieces have to be replaced, and that's what's being done. The pieces are being replaced. Like the way they tried to erase you is the way they're being erased, and they don't like it. They don't like the way it feels. They don't like to be viewed the way they try to have everybody else viewing you. It don't feel good in the community. Thank you, baby, for my gift. Yeah, thank you for my gifts, baby. Thank you. Yeah, they don't like that shit coming back on them. They don't like the way that's making them feel. I cannot make it up. I might tell you a joke, but I'm gonna never tell you no motherfucking lie now. They are jealous. 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 Like the old jealous. You're just jealous. Yeah, jealous ass motherfuckers. Cause they sit in bed putting time between you and your divine partner. He waiting on you, you waiting on him, but you got to get the riffraff up. You got to sweep out the last little remnants of dust. You got to get your last little good dusting out. It's spring now, right? So you got to get your spring cleaning on out the way. Make sure you don't miss no spots to finally get these motherfuckers out of the dough, out of position. You feel what I'm saying? Like, yeah, all these false documents is being brought to the light. These lust demons are being exposed. The contracts that they signed to come and attach themselves onto you is being exposed. I'm telling you, somebody's will is going to blow the cover off this whole damn community. Somebody's will. See, they thought they had the real one, and the lawyer had the real one. Because, see, you was the earth angel in this whole situation, and everybody fucked up with fucking with you. That's what everybody fucked up at. They fucked up fucking with you. They should have just joined you instead of trying to beat you. Yeah, they tried to take your ass out of here. That's why that shit hit the fucking floor. And I'm going to put that shit back in the deck. They tried to take your ass out of here, honey. They wanted to desecrate. Like, I'm hearing desecrate you. Like, they wanted to disrespect you. to that extent. You got a mature man. I ain't gonna get into all that. Ah, dang, these people was down bad with this shit. Somebody is jealous of your man. Somebody is jealous that you're getting this guy. Whoever this is, whoever manifesting their husband in, their divine counterpart in, it's a wench out here mad. Yeah, buddy. They mad because they were trying to turn you into a Jezebel. They wanted to turn you from a hard-working individual to a fucking whore. They wanted you to be out here acting like, oh, you was out here laying on your back for a check, bitch. You was working. You seen that motherfucking uniform back there. And they want to say that that uniform was just a cover up. You was a lady of the night. Bitch, please. That's them. And especially these trick ass lust demons that was coming in here trying to trick you out your coochie and shit and all kind of stupid ass shit like that. They mad too. Everybody mad because the plan fucking failed. Yep. And it was done for some of y'all by your mother, your grandmother, or your auntie. A mature woman in your family. Y'all know who that may be. They always had it out for you. They always was against you and never for you. This was why. And this bitch wanted to ruin your fucking life from the beginning of your motherfucking time because she went for whatever reason. Yeah. I'm hearing for some of y'all, she wanted her daughter to live your life or her niece, your cousin, or something. Whatever position you came in holding as an infant, they seen it and everybody wanted it for themselves or for their child. Period. That's why everybody's so caught up over you. Everybody's so up in arms about you. Because since birth, everybody wanted to be you or wanted their child to be you. It was cloaking you since birth. And you've been unbothered. Because you know what's for you is for you. These motherfuckers, these weak ass motherfuckers, they were so messy with the shit that they was doing. First of all, that it wasn't hard to figure out what the fuck they was doing. You was hip to their game and you didn't lead them on to believe or to know. You didn't notify them that you was on to their ass. Period. And so it was like, you seen these fake ass love offers coming in, and I'm hearing you ran it up on their ass. You ran it up on their ass. You confused them. Yeah, you confused them. You came out as this, not single, not you played the game as the motherfucking game went, bitch. Oh, they told you I was this, you played the opposite. Until they fucking got away from around your ass, and then when you moved away from around their ass, then you know what I'm saying, took off the motherfucking costume and seen. You feel what I'm saying? And then you went back to what the fuck you had going on. But you never let a motherfucker, especially not no setup, come in and figure your ass out what the fuck you had going on. You always got busy. You always, you know what I'm saying, always sent them on a wild goose chase. You always had them on a fluke. That's half the reason why they think you a liar so damn bad. Because every time you told them it was one thing, it was always another. And they didn't figure out it was the opposite of what you told them until it was too motherfucking late. Until it was too late, honey. And they done figured it out. And was like, ah, damn. She outsmarted us. He outsmarted me. Whatever. Karma. Yeah. They didn't realize it until they was back on the other side of that motherfucking door. As soon as they let off what the fuck they came for, it was over for them. Period. You can't outrun karma, baby. It's gonna catch your ass every fucking time. And whoever this mature woman is, who all she can think about is not being loved properly and it's your fault or why she didn't live the life she lived, I'm getting this is a bitter mama, a bitter mother who is actually a whore herself, and she felt like you stole her thunder, you stole her clout or whatever, and she just wanted a reason to be mean to your ass. Because in all actuality, she was just upset that she created something better than herself. and she thought she could live her life through you by misusing and abusing you, and never thought that if she didn't allow you to have your mind of your own, that you weren't strong enough to try to, you know what I'm saying, battle her or go against her. She just thought you was going to lay down and take it because, yeah, lay down and take the abuse because she was your mother. And you going to honor her regardless. And it didn't ever go down like that. And this mother, she had that mommy dearest syndrome type shit. Trying to make like her abusing you was all she knew and the best she could fucking do and all this and all that. Nah, it was not. She could have did better. She chose not to. So you instead chose to do better for yourself, pour into yourself outside of this person, outside of whoever this person may be. I'm saying mother, but y'all know who this is for you. And you aligned yourself and you became an ice queen, and it was off with their heads when it came to this type of behavior. You realized you didn't have to take this type of shit. You weren't going to take this type of shit. And if they insisted upon keep right on doing what they're doing, you going to what? Begin to pray and give it to God and let God handle it, because you know where your power lies. It's within you. And whatever you put out, whatever you produce from this motherfucking temple, you're putting life into it. So you're being careful of what you're giving life to. And all these motherfucking lust demons and broke, busted, and disgusted ass hobo, sapio ass motherfuckers, these hobos looking for your house to be a dewdrop in or a grown adult foster care and shit. They have been blocked. No more access. Yeah. Family too. And you finna create a new family with this nice guy. Yeah, somebody to match your niceness, your sweetness. Yeah. And all the women that you used to can't make friends with, now you're finding yourself making nice with your own kind. You feel what I'm saying? You're able to build a community with other women, other like-minded women. You realize not all women hated you. Just because your mother hated you or whoever this feminine energy was in your life hated you, don't mean all women was going to hate you. Yeah. And like I said, what's going to make this relationship so powerful because it's two gods coming as one in the flesh. Protection. Protection. Yeah, this master gonna come and protect you. You ain't gotta worry about it. And he gonna come with the money on too. This ain't gonna be no another fix it up project, build a bad project. You ain't gotta worry about building this person up. Yeah. But all this is gonna come with some type of destruction. Okay, and that destruction energy is that I don't play about you energy. Like, yeah, this motherfucker ain't gonna play without you. All this mentally and emotionally unstableness, he gonna rectify that shit. He gonna get you back in alignment. He gonna get you back right. Because he's gonna be your safe place. Yeah. Yeah, and this shit's coming soon. Soon. Not at a distance, but soon. Motherfucker finna zoom in this motherfucker. Everybody like zoom. Zoom. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Yeah, go little Boosie. Look, I'm about through. The radio is on today, child. The radio is on today. Yeah. All these motherfuckers is working behind your back, doing all this shit. That shit gonna come to an end. Yeah. When you guys fall in love with one another, that is going to break the love spells that was put on you. I'm hearing a whole lot of practitioners, altars is gonna be catching fire and shit. That shit gonna burn. And their health is gonna decline rapidly. A lot of practitioners are gonna be gone out of here because they chose to play with this twin flame energy. They chose to play with this twin flame energy here and cause destruction and shit. Because motherfuckers want to throw evil out. They wanna partake in evil things. Want to manipulate shit. Yeah. Yeah, because people trying to steal your livelihood. They ain't want you to live. They ain't want you to survive past them. They wanted it to be over with. When I'm finished with you, ain't nobody else gonna want you. You ain't gonna be no good to nobody. They was trying to take out a starseed through a ritual, and the shit backfired. This happens when you want to be hard-headed. Hard-headed make a soft ass every time. Yeah. It's death magic. I'm telling you, they really thought they had you figured out, baby. They thought that they had you figured out. And another one was gonna bite the motherfucking dust. So they said. That's what they thought. But it didn't happen, and it ain't gonna happen. But, my darlings, my loves, these are the messages that I have for you all today. And until next time, my darlings, peace.